Hi there guys, and welcome to our first prediction video of the 2021 year. We're still in COVID, probably going to be all year. The current scores are 122 to the other Dan, 101 to myself. Not many more pay-per-views left until Mania. I believe that is 21 points behind you, aren't I? Yeah, 21 points behind you. We're going with a few extra picks. How we normally distribute the points, by the way, are displayed on your screen, but there is a couple of extra points which we're going to get to as we go through. So we'll start off with a big one. We're going to start off with Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Doing a bit of a different order today, mate. So who have you got, and how are they going to win for an extra 2 points? Obviously, it's a last man standing match, but how are they going to do that?
Yeah, on this one, I've got Roman.
Well, there's a surprise.
It's last man standing. That's a no DQ, that as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Interesting. No DQ. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Roman Reigns.
Winner has to win by knocking the opponent out or laying them down for 10 seconds solid. So how is he going to deal, or what is going to happen for the final blow?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, he's probably going to. I think there'll be a big spot involved.
Yep.
Not quite sure, but I think he's just gonna. Yeah, he's gonna knock him out at some point, I guess.
Not going into further detail.
No.
Right, okay. You don't even want to pitch any potential ones? You don't lose any points, just for an extra 2.
No, to be honest, I mean, I think it's just going to be Roman Reigns as the last man standing.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Right. My pick, Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens is winning. He's winning. He's about to hit a big move. And then Jimmy Uso returns and causes him to lose.
More than likely.
Yep. So there we go. My pick.
Cool.
Moving on. By the way, obviously I said Jimmy returns because obviously he's been injured for a while. He's going to come back in the Rumble.
Cool.
Daddy Drew, Oldie Goldie. Who and how?
I've got Drew.
Really?
I have on this one, yeah.
Right, okay.
So, I'm thinking Drew's going to get the win on this one. I know that we've spoke about it and it seems very obvious that Goldberg's going to take the win.
Yep.
But, I've got a feeling he's not going to.
Oh, well.
Bearing in mind it's a respect match.
Is it though?
Technically, I mean, the way Goldberg portrayed it is that it's for his respect. You know, Drew doesn't respect him, so...
The way I see it is...
I feel like it's going to be a very squash, and he's going to do the same thing he did to Brock.
Right.
And he's going to catch him off guard.
Well, I see it as, from what I've seen, WWE recently sold their network rights to Peacock in the US. So they don't own it themselves now. It streams through a different service, which is very odd, which means they're struggling for money. Which then also means Vince is worried about Mania. I believe that Mania will actually be a pay-per-view, no matter if you have a subscription or not. And Goldberg brings bigger numbers.
I'm going to disagree and stick with Drew.
So I'm going with... I'm going to commit to losing more points to you because I think Goldberg is going to win the only title that he's never won.
I don't think he is, and I think he's going to probably take it at WrestleMania.
So you're... Oh, I know where you're going with this then. Right, okay. So I'm going to go Goldberg pinfall. You're going Drew pinfall, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Do I want... Yeah, I'm going with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3 on our list, we have the women's tag belts. Asuka, Charlotte, Nia, Shayna.
Yeah, Charlotte and Asuka to return on this one.
Yeah, I pretty much was going to say that, but I'm tempted to now not because you've said that and I need to catch up.
That's fair enough, mate. Tell him to.
Oh, how are you doing? Pinfall submission.
It's going to be a double submission.
Ooh. That said, no. Well, obviously it's a sub, so yeah, you'll get the points for that probably.
But I think they're going to show off and do both subs.
Yeah, no, that's a decent shout. It's a decent shout. I'm gonna go with Nia and Shayna just because I do. If I lose some points in the Goldberg match, I need to recoup them, and I feel there are bigger things for Charlotte to come.
Okay.
So moving on, Sasha Banks, Carmella. Oh, we know who's winning this, and we know how we're winning. So should we just skip over this?
Nope. Let's continue. So I don't see why Carmella would still win it at this point, if I'm honest.
Yeah. So both Sasha submission.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was the way he was going, but when he was like continue, I was starting to get a bit worried, thinking he's going Carmella, no chance.
No point.
Right. Okay.
Which is a shame.
It is, but she's just not at that level. Right. Women's Royal Rumble.
Okay.
What we are doing is we are picking 2 superstars, and if any of our 2 reaches the final 4. We get 5 points, and then if the winner out of that 2 happens to win, they then get an extra 10. So there is 15 points up for grabs.
Cool.
So who are your 2 picks?
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Do you want me to go first?
No, it's fine. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair. And
That's a shout.
Alexa Bliss.
Ooh,
Because we know
really?
Alexa is challenging Asuka for the title.
So you're going Bianca and Alexa.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I feel like Bianca is too obvious. They've pushed her far too much. So I am going. I'm torn between 3. I'll list you my 3. If you've got any info.
Lana.
No. Although she was in my 5. If we was going to do
Ronda.
5. No, she's not coming back. Right. So my 3 are Bayley.
Yep.
Rhea Ripley.
And
Charlotte.
Okay.
Make me lose one out of that.
So, do you think Charlotte's going to drop the titles and the
Yes.
tag and win the Royal Rumble?
Yes.
I don't like that idea, mate, I'm afraid.
I don't, but Vince loves her. How many times has she won the Rumble already? It's ridiculous.
Interesting. Go on then. So
And
who's
I
your 2?
think Bianca is obviously getting the better of Bayley.
Okay.
And I feel like they could potentially go with Bayley versus Sasha for that WrestleMania match that they haven't had.
Terrible idea, I'm afraid.
Really? And then
Yep,
finally,
I don't
I'm
want to see
going
it
Rhea
anymore.
Ripley because of what happened last year when she should have won, but Charlotte won.
Okay. So who's your 2?
I mean, Charlotte is a very safe pick for a Final 4, isn't she?
I think so.
But I
She'll
also think
carry it
Bayley
like
is.
no tomorrow.
Say what?
She'll carry the match like no tomorrow, to be fair.
That's what I mean. I'm going to go Rhea Ripley
Okay.
and Charlotte as my 2 picks.
Cool. Okay.
And obviously,
winner?
winner of those 2, I don't care. I'm hoping it's Rhea Ripley, but I doubt it.
But then you'll never win the 10 points.
Don't matter.
Really? So you're just
yeah.
doing it for the 5?
I'm going to play safe for the 5.
Wow, okay.
5 and a...
enough
Yeah, why not?
So you said Rhea to win. Rhea and
Well,
Charlotte.
Rhea or Charlotte to win because we get 2 picks, don't we?
What do you mean?
Well, we've both picked 2 people, so we're both saying...
But you can only pick one of them to win.
Oh, in that case, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I'll go with Rhea.
Cool.
So who you picking to win?
Bianca. I'm
Right,
going to go with the obvious on this one.
Fair enough. Right, I'll put a W next to that then.
Okay.
Right. We are at the Men's Royal Rumble, which I believe is the last match on the card, isn't it?
Seems like it, yeah.
We are only picking 2, and I'd actually wrote 4 down.
Okay.
So
This is a tough one for me, I'm afraid.
it's a very tough one for me because it depends on who wins that, the Drew and the Goldberg match. To be fair, mate, I think I'm really tempted to pick Drew, but I like to win the match originally.
Yeah.
But
What? Drew to win the Rumble?
no. Right, we talked earlier about Goldberg versus Drew.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and I picked Goldberg to win the match.
Okay.
However, part of me is thinking, do they close the show with the Rumble winner? Because if they do, then obviously Goldberg has a chance of winning that. But if they do the Rumble first,
Yep.
and then they have the title match last, it's irrelevant.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to think of the order. Do you think they're going to close with the belt, or do you think they're going to close with the Rumble winner?
Well, they normally close with the Rumble winner because they always end up pointing at the WrestleMania sign.
Do they normally close with... Do they really?
As far as I remember, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Because that usually is the end point of every Rumble, is they're pointing at them, the sign.
That is a good point, yeah.
Ronda Rousey came about.
Yeah.
Both of the titles had been won, and she was like, I'll have both of you on this.
Oh, man, I'm really debating this Goldberg thing now.
Well, I've got one pick. I'm really struggling for my second. And again, my one pick so far is the obvious pick.
I have got 4 picks.
Because of a storyline.
Do you want to disclose your picks and I'll disclose mine? Because I feel like this could actually go on for quite a while in choosing.
Pick number 1, and the one I'm actually going to go for as the winner.
Go on.
Mr. Bryan.
Right, yeah, he's on mine. He's on my list. I've got a 4 here that I'm trying to choose and whittle down to 2.
And then my number 2 pick, but I don't think he's going to win it.
Goldberg.
No.
So you're saying Drew beats Goldberg and then Goldberg does not enter the Rumble despite all these huge rumours that are going about?
I think so.
Wow.
I've got a feeling that Brock might
return.
appear. Yeah.
I mean, he's a cash cow, isn't he?
Yeah.
He does bring numbers. He does bring views.
It's a tough one, mate. Very tough.
Right. So I've got 5 picks.
Go on then.
I have got Brock Lesnar. I have got Goldberg. I have got Daniel Bryan. I have got Edge, and I have a returning Seth Rollins.
It's still too early for Seth, mate.
Nah, mate. They advertised him 2 weeks ago, and then they pulled it because they made a mistake.
Way too early, mate. I hope you pick it for obvious reasons. I think it's way too early.
Who is going to beat Roman at Mania? Right, really? It has to be someone that is on the SmackDown brand. Rollins is on the SmackDown brand. They could do with him as a returning babyface because there is absolutely no
That's
way
absolutely fine, mate.
he returns as a heel when Reigns is the top heel.
Okay, so who's your first pick? Oh, it'll be 5. Come on.
What, we're only allowed 2?
Yeah.
And they're going to close the show with the Rumble.
Yeah.
Do you know what? In that case, like
you have to make a drastic decision now.
Yeah, I have. I've made an executive decision, like you did in one of the previous videos. I'm changing my pick.
Okay.
I am picking Drew to beat Goldberg in the early match.
Well, you can't change that.
You did earlier. You did in a previous video.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you did.
That. Not on this case. No.
You can't just pick and choose.
They're locked in, mate. Once you've picked,
no, because you've done it before. So
no.
I am picking Drew to win that match. And
well, to be honest, then that means that I would still. I'd be at an advantage anyway. So.
Yes, you would. You'd still be at an advantage. Worst case scenario, I win. You've still got a 3-point lead.
Okay. Cool.
Are we doing 1 pick each, 1 pick each, 1 pick each?
Huh?
So as an example, we've both got to pick 2. So if I pick 1, then you pick 1 for the men's, and then I pick 1, you pick 1.
We're just picking 2.
Right. Okay. My 2.
I've already picked my first one.
My 2 are. Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
And my second pick and the winner of the 2021 Royal Rumble is Edge.
Okay, fair enough. It would be a really good shout, mate.
So you're going Bryan for the winner, obviously.
And I'm also going Edge.
No way.
Indeed.
No way.
Yep.
Oh.
The other reason is I saw a nice little build-up for Edge appearing.
Yeah, I think this is Edge's moment. Brian, I
Yeah.
believe Brian's got another year in
I'd be
him.
happy if he won. Not a problem. But I know that Daniel Bryan is obviously on his way out at some point,
Yep.
and it'll be a final hey-ho.
Yep. I feel like they sort of missed the boat with Edge last year based on what actually happened.
Well, I don't think they did. I think they built him quite well. I thought his matches with Randy were good.
Oh
I
no,
thought
no,
his
I'm not.
appearance at the Rumble was good.
Yeah, I'm not dissing the matches with Randy. What I'm saying is I thought they missed the opportunity on his return with the crowd.
I think it was too early still.
The
It's a shit
reason-
position to be in now that we're in lockdown and he's
Yeah.
not got a crowd. But,
This is exactly why I'm going with Edge.
okay.
Because I believe Brian needs 50, 60,000 people shouting yes when he wins that Rumble. Because they know how much he needs that. And it will be next year.
Okay.
Or it'll be later on in Saudi Arabia when they do another Greatest Royal Rumble.
Okay.
So I'm going with Edge to win the 2021 Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Watch Goldberg come out and slaughter them all. Like, I'm not even
Well,
joking. Like,
this leads
completely.
on to a surprise pick.
What?
We're going to do a surprise pick in a second.
What are we? What, are you just flying this in here for extra points?
I am indeed.
So we're both going to pick Goldberg.
No. So this is going to be who takes out the most people.
Oh, well, this is obvious.
But but it's how many people does that person take out?
So we have to guess the correct number.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
So we both know it's going to be Braun.
Really?
Braun is going to take
You're
out.
going with that?
Yep.
Right, I'm going Keith Lee.
No, that's fine. You don't get points for who does it.
Oh.
You
So
just
we're
got to
just
pick
picking
how
a
many
number.
people. Yeah.
So we're just
So if
picking
you
a
say
number.
Keith Lee, how many people is he going to take out?
Oh,
I'm going to say Braun.
Right.
I reckon Keith Lee would take Braun out,
Yep.
but I'm going to say Braun Strowman takes out at least 7 people.
Ooh. Like, you won't believe what I've wrote here. I've literally wrote, before you even type that, Keith Lee in brackets 6.
Fair. And it's going to be for 5 points.
So you're saying Braun Strowman with 7 eliminations. You can't say
So-
at least 7. It's got to be exact.
No, 7. I'm going to say 7.
Yeah, Braun Strowman at 7.
Yeah.
Keith Lee at 6.
Keith Lee's
I
going to
don't know.
absolutely destroy some people, I think.
I know, but I think 6 is too short, too low in it, but you don't know when he's
Keith,
going to
yeah.
come out. I'm going to go...
But that's banking on 2 people taking out half the roster.
I'm
in
going to
that
go. I'm going to go 8 for Keith Lee then,
Oh, fair dues, then, yeah.
because I feel like they're gonna...
It'd be interesting because I could see them both getting to 7, and then
Yes.
number 8 is actually Braun Strowman losing to Keith Lee.
All right, and that is for what, an extra how many?
5 points.
How many points? Sorry.
5 points.
All right, okay. That is a decent shout, man. That. I feel like they've sort of dropped the ball with Strowman, but oh my god, does he look in shape or what?
Oh, mate, when he finally appeared after a, quote, suspension.
How many roids is he on?
He's got all of them, mate. All
He
of
has,
them.
isn't he? He's been speaking with his mate Brock Lesnar, hasn't he?
Yeah, all the
Can-
PEDs, mate.
Can you juice me up, please, buddy? That is literally what has been happening behind the scenes, clearly,
looks-
because
it
that
looks
is not a
very
natural
beastly.
look.
But yeah, there we go then.
Although, I was going to go with Jinder Mahal
Oh, right.
as a surprise appearance to make it into the final 4,
Oh, okay.
because I feel like the way WWE could make a lot of money is by going to that section of the planet again.
I see. I mean, he did lose at that Superstar Showdown.
But I don't know, it just seemed a bit. It seems
I'm
odd
gonna
that
do.
they're not
I'm gonna
capitalised
give
on.
you the ability to win more points now, off the
Oh.
top of my head.
Are you seriously going to regret this?
I could do,
Go on then.
but the person who gets thrown over the ropes the fastest,
Oh, I don't even know who's in the Rumble, mate.
just pick anybody.
Who is even in the Rumble, man? Have they even announced who's in it?
There's been a fair few announcements, yeah, on the wiki page.
Is they?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I see. Right, okay. Well, it's not going to be any of them. Who's going to be eliminated the quickest?
Yeah. Like somebody that literally will get in and it's gone straight away. We can't really do it on a timed basis, but it's up to you. If you don't want to, we won't do it.
I don't think. I know. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because I was going to go and pick someone stupid like Hornswoggle or something like that. You know, like to just come back and be thrown out, or Santina Morella or whatever. But no, let's just keep it sort of serious.
Okay. Mine was going to be Pat McAfee.
That's a fair shout.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Or Lars Sullivan.
That is not a bad shout either. What about Adam Pearce?
Adam Pearce, yeah, that's a good shout, man. That's a good shout.
What's your opinion on the cash in?
What do you mean?
Right, so.
Oh, do you think we'll get a cash in?
Yeah. So, obviously, you've got BRYAN to win the Rumble. That was my thought process.
Oh no!
Because I'm thinking BRYAN versus the Miz.
Oh, that's what I just literally thought of then.
Yeah.
That would make so much sense, though.
Yeah, it would. But I've been saying it for months that they're going to do that.
Oh man.
And you've picked BRYAN to win, so that is fine. But I've been saying it for months. They're going to do that at Mania because they've got so much footage. But
Miz cashes in to make it a triple threat again.
I think Miz might cash in on BRYAN at Mania if BRYAN wins. So BRYAN wins.
That's nasty.
Miz cashes in, yeah, and then it sets up a summer feud with Miz.
Maybe.
It's money, innit? It's gotta be.
I think we'll see Miz try to cash it though.
Tonight or Mania.
On Rumble.
Well, it's a good point, innit? Because only one person in Rollins has cashed in at Mania.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do that again unless it's someone really big.
Yeah.
And how long has he got? He's got till June, hasn't he?
I think so. Full year,
not,
innit?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's a full year, so yeah. All right.
Cool.
Is there anything else you want to add before we go? Cause
nothing from me.
Good. Right. Okay, that'll sum it up. I don't even think I can catch you. The next one. Is there a cheap throwaway pay-per-view next month, or is it just Mania next?
I think that's it as far as
I'm aware.
Elimination Chamber.
Oh, they're doing that again?
Yeah.
Right, I think that is where BRYAN wins.
So apparently we've got Elimination Chamber, Fastlane.
Right. Two. We're having two before Mania.
Yeah, because Mania's moved on it to March. Mania's moved to
May.
April. Still.
Oh, but later on in the year. Like later on in the month.
Midway through. So yeah, so we've got two more pay-per-views, left, mate.
Holy hell, you're right, yeah.
I'm surprised they brought Fastlane back, but obviously they needed something to
fill the gap.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going with Edge then. Definitely going with Edge. There's more time for BRYAN to get in that main event anyway.
Yeah.
There's more chance for CM Punk to come back as well in that time.
Do you really think it's going to happen?
Right.
I just see him appearing in AEW, mate.
Do you really?
I do, yeah.
I mean, he has said he's open to anything as long as the storyline's right.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if Vince calls him and says you can,
I can't think of any storyline unless it involved Triple H.
Yeah, that is a good shout. To be fair,
and even Triple H knows that.
Yeah, I think he's only got one person. Oh, he'd take a match with BRYAN, I suppose,
maybe,
or someone like that. But who else are they going to push other than BRYAN to do that? No one.
Exactly. I could see it being Reigns, considering
CM maybe Punk actually
pretty much created
the Shield.
Yeah,
that'd be a good shout. And there's Heyman involved.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Tell you what, CM Punk to win the Rumble, mate.
Heyman turns on Reigns and sides with CM Punk again.
Oh, you imagine. Yeah. Then we get Reigns as babyface again and everyone hates him.
Boo.
Right, so that's it. We're done. It's a fairly lengthy video, but it's worth it.
Perfect.
Are you happy with your picks?
I am indeed.
Right, in that case, we will see you all tomorrow. We're probably going to watch it live because I don't think you've got work, have you, mate?
I have got work.
You have got work, but you're going to stay up anyway, so that's good. Yeah. Right, see you all soon.
See you soon.